Hey, Nerdy Sports Fan here. We're in Week 16 NFL action, Fantasy Football Championships. So that's the only reason we're talking about this game. That's right. It's the New Jersey Blue Man Group versus the Washington Racist Team Names. Yes, nobody cares about this one except for people who really love the NFL draft. The Giants have Eli playing again because of an injury to Daniel Jones, the future of their franchise. And Washington has Dwayne Haskins finally settling into his role as quarterback for the team. We'll see if that continues next year. The Giants have Saquon Barkley. And Darius Slayton has come on as their number one guy late in the year. Golden Tate, they try to work in. It's not working with Eli like it was with Daniel Jones. Evan Ingram's been injured for a good chunk of the year, so that's a bit of a lost season for him. But, you know, with the questionable moniker, he might play, he might not, but chances are not. At this point, they really want to make sure that Ingram and Daniel Jones are healthy above all else, because those two guys are significant for the future of this franchise. So if you're a Giants fan, you want to root for both of those guys just not playing at all the rest of the year. Washington, they came to play against the Eagles last week. You know, they just had a few mishaps at the end of the game that made it look much more one-sided than it actually was. But that was a competitive game. They were playing against the Eagles, and I expect nothing less than that against this Giants squad. And because of that, I'm actually picking Washington to win this game. They're just getting the Giants at the right time with this Daniel Jones injury, and they're playing well. For Washington, they're playing well. But let's dive into how. Adrian Peterson is miraculously still a very good running back. And I expect him to have himself a game against this porous Giants defense. And Terry McLaurin, yeah, him too. He's finally started clicking with his quarterback, and yeah, he's going to go off. All right? Scary Terry has nobody to fear in this Giants secondary. So with the amount of targets he gets and how talented he is, I fully anticipate a very good week for Terry McLaurin and, again, Adrian Peterson. Not really anybody else for Washington is worth a fantasy start because they don't get enough attention from their offensive coordinator. As far as the Giants go, it's just Saquon. Like, if you're desperate, try Darius Slayton. But Golden Tate's kind of fallen off the map. Shepard's fallen off the map. Ingram's been injured all season. So outside of Saquon, Slayton's starting to get some shine, but that's it. I mean, he's a high-risk play. If you're desperate, pick him up, sure, but high risk. All right? Be warned. It doesn't matter what quarterback's playing for them. Those are the only guys worth talking about. And they're not really worth talking about. There's a lot better options than Saquon Barkley or Darius Slayton in this game. So I understand if you're a Giants fan, you're putting him out there, but yeah, Saquon's not been the same since his midseason injury, and I expect Washington to be playing from in front, so I don't expect Saquon Barkley to get a lot of love. They're going to be throwing the ball a lot at the end of the game. Darius Slayton's the only receiver really worth targets in that situation, so if he does well, I expect it to be garbage time production. Because again, Washington, I expect to actually win this game. The Vegas line doesn't matter because nobody with any sort of brains should be betting on this game. But Vegas has Washington as 2.5-point favorites. I think that line is very, very close to accurate. But if you're going to pick a team to win, generally speaking, you're going to assume they're going to win by 3 or more. So if I had to bet, I'd be putting my money on Washington. Either way, again, I don't touch this game with my money. So if you enjoy the content, hit like and subscribe. check out the other videos if you want to hear me talk about a game that matters. Thanks, guys.